one of his pipes burst, so we need to get this resolved before we close. Happy Monday. I am on my way into the office. I got a few things that need to get done today. I think we have a training today, but also I am going to be recording for our Couch Conversations Instagram post that we're going to be doing, our video series on the Amanda Group Instagram page. We're going to be doing what's called Couch Conversations, and then just having different conversations related to real estate, Huntsville, just all the things. So I'm going to be recording that today with one of my co-workers. What do you call if you are a real estate agent, what do you call your fellow agents that you work with in the office? Do you call them your co-workers? Do you call them your co-agents? Like, what do you call them? Let me know. I just say my co-workers or my colleagues. My friends. So myself and then one of my co-workers will be recording our session today, and then I have a follow-up with a client that I need to do. I actually have two client follow-ups that I need to do. One for a client that we closed almost 3 weeks ago, but there's some unfinished business that I need to tend to. So hopefully I can put that to bed today, because it has been so frustrating. The whole transaction was just a lot, and it was like as we got closer to closing, it just became a bit much. So yeah, hopefully today can be the conclusion of all the hoopla and the drama. So we can move forward. Anywho, I am on my way into the office. I am going to stop recording right now so that I can focus on driving. So I will see you at the office. Happy Tuesday. So this is gonna be my second day attempting to vlog. Yesterday was pretty busy, so I ended up, what did I do? Got into the office, me and my coworkers catching up. I mean, we spent a couple hours just kind of catching up and filling each other in on clients and where we are with that. And then we had a training. So we did a training. Our broker, Jessica, she did a training with us on our forms and stuff that we have to do. So like our contracts, basically our contracts. So when we get a new client, the contract that we do with the client, she went over all of that with us, the basics of that, which was very helpful, because there have been some updates and changes with the National Association of Realtors. So that was very helpful. And then they ordered us lunch. So we had lunch at the office, and then I had to leave shortly after to go pick up Joe from work. So we have one car. We're sharing one car right now. So I had to leave to go pick him up from work. And then the rest of the day, I just kind of worked from home, really. So I forgot, just moments. I'm still learning. I was still getting used to this vlogging on the go style. What else was I about to say? Oh, so yesterday I mentioned that my coworker Portia and I were supposed to be recording our first Couch Conversations episode, but we never got to, because our session is going to be highlighting food in Huntsville, and because our team, we kind of ordered lunch, and the lunch or the meeting was during lunchtime, we just didn't get to do it. So we are going to do it today, and we're going to get lunch and do our record our couch conversation session. So that is the plan for today. I close out one case. I'm still in like social work. It's not really a case. It's a transaction. So even though we closed a couple weeks ago, there was still some unfinished business that we needed to attend to. So finished that yesterday. So that transaction is officially done. So that was good. And then I have one, we're supposed to be closing this Friday. There's some things going on that, I mean, man, I'll probably do another video or something, just kind of going more in depth of like the things that people don't talk about or things that you don't see when it comes to real estate transactions. Oftentimes, you know, the fun parts are highlighted, like searching for the home, the closing where they're handed the keys, or if there's like a renovation and you see that. But there's so much stuff that can happen. One of the things that I'm dealing with my client is one of his pipes burst. So we're having some plumbing issues and we need to get this resolved before we close. So there's that. And then he had a plumber who, I guess somebody he trusted and has used before. He ghosted him and stuff was supposed to be done last week. We're supposed to be closing this week and things still have not been done. So I'm like trying to scramble, but also empower my client to, you know, advocate for himself and speak up and do things. So yeah, that's where we are with that. But he's been awesome though. I mean, he was referred to me through my husband, and I just really admire him because he's a young guy and he, you know, has property. So I just always admire that young Black people of color who are homeowners or looking to be homeowners and, you know, using their home basically for generational wealth to invest, to, you know, purchase the next home. So I'm just inspired by my clients so much. But so yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. And right now I'm on my way to the office. I'm going to probably stop and grab myself a coffee. It is raining this morning. It's not really cold. It's just rainy and boring and gloomy. So I'll probably grab myself an iced coffee this morning just to brighten my morning up. And yeah, my morning actually started like 4 hours ago. So I got up and went to the gym this morning. It was a great workout. This month, if you are familiar with F45 or you do F45 or you're not familiar with it, every month they do a new series of workouts. So you're never like doing the same thing all the time or every week. So this week or this month is a new series of workouts, and yesterday was day one. Yesterday killed me. It was tough. Today was not as bad. I always like the Tuesdays and Thursdays because it's more weights and resistance. So that kind of is like a break from the cardio, the tough cardio on Monday and Wednesday. So today was kind of a break, but it was still tough, but I got it done. And your girl has been consistent in the gym. This is March. So this is like month 3 for me for being in the gym. I need to do my body scan this month so I can see where I am as far as weight loss and any muscle build. Yeah, I just want to see where I am and the progress and what I need to do to amp it up so that I can reach my goals. So that is that. What else is going on? Yeah, those are the main things. Hopefully this vlog is interesting. We'll get better. So yeah, hopefully it's interesting. But anyway, I'll see you guys at the office. the couch conversations that we just did, and it is so good. It is so good. I can't wait for y'all to see it when we finally post it on IG. But yeah, this video is good. So it is Thursday morning. I've been running around all morning. I had a therapy appointment, and then I had to go to my broker slash my girl Amanda. I had to go to her house because I needed to fill out a document for a listing, and it's my first time, so she helped me with that. And now I'm on my way to a final walkthrough because we have a closing tomorrow. My client, he has some investors that are buying his property, and I am getting ready to do a final walkthrough with the investors who I'm also representing because I am a dual agent. So if a buyer is not represented by a realtor, then you as the buyer's agent, you can serve as what's called a dual agent, or a limited consensual dual agent is the full term. So I am representing both sides, even though I am my client, the buyer, I am his realtor, but I am representing both sides so that make sure all the paperwork and all the stuff is complete. So yes, I'm getting ready to do a walkthrough with the buyer. And I'm just over here, like across the street, there's a new subdivision coming up. The builder who built our previous home, Legacy, they are building a new subdivision over here. So I just came to just take a peek, yeah, and see what's going on. So it's a busy day. And then I still have some paperwork that I need to complete after this. So I will probably head home or maybe stop in a restaurant or something because I am hungry, like I'm starving. So I'll probably stop somewhere, take my laptop in, and complete these documents. I got so much going on right now. And then also I have appointment so I have closing in the morning, and then in the afternoon I have a tax preparation appointment, and I was supposed to be like spending this afternoon time getting my documents and stuff together for taxes, and yeah, today just turned out so differently from how I initially planned. It's okay though, we're Gucci. I'm excited for my client because he's been ready to sell this house. It's been a long road, and I'm glad he's finally getting to, be able to sell this house, and then I'll be helping him on the process to buying. He's not buying right away, which is fine. That gives him time to prepare and get some things in order so that when he's ready to buy, he'll be ready. He'll have the funds and the things that he needs to do, and he'll be in the location that he wants to be in and all the things. So that is what's going on. And this buyer should be pulling up any minute. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and just kind of share what my day is like. Yeah. So I finished the final walkthrough with the buyer. Everything went well. Yeah, it was a quick and painless walkthrough. That was it. So now basically the next step is closing. So we did the final walkthrough. We have the there's a final inspection that the buyer will sign after they do like their final walkthrough or whatever, and then we closing tomorrow. We got the closing settlement statement. So typically the attorney's office or the title company, wherever, they will send it over to the agents to have you and your client look over it to make sure everything looks right. That will have the commission in there, the any type of buyer or seller credits. It will have, you know, what everyone needs to bring to closing, what the amount that's due to the seller, all that good stuff. All of that is listed out in the closing disclosure or the settlement statement. That will have everything. So they typically send it like the day before closing, and then that's it. You make sure it's correct, make sure all the things look correct, and if your agent already did a estimated closing statement with you, then you should probably already be familiar and have an idea of, you know, what that was going to look like. And I did, so we were, you know, kind of knew what we were going to expect, or what we were going to expect as far as numbers and what my client would get back at closing. So that is really it. We go to closing tomorrow. They cut the check for my client, and then I'll get my commission, and then the keys will be given to the buyers. Anywho, that is really it. I am finishing up, well, my day as far as out and about is pretty much done. I have still some more paperwork that I need to finish and do, so I'll probably be on my computer pretty much the rest of the evening. And that's really it. Yeah, so that was my day in a nutshell. I'll talk to you guys soon, probably tomorrow, on my way to closing. That'll be fun. Happy Friday, good people. Today is closing day, if you can't tell by the drip, by the fit. I had to wear my glasses today. I needed to give my eyes a break from the contacts. Also today, like, my mood is just, I don't know, my energy is just off today. I think I'm just a little stressed about this deal, mainly because, like, we were up to the last minute yesterday trying to just get things done. The main thing is that this house has a leak. So yeah, that's that. The house has a leak, and we were just gonna go ahead and get it fixed, but some things happened. There was some, I don't know if it was like miscommunication between the plumber and my client. It was just, I don't know. Honestly, y'all, I don't really know what happened. We had a whole month to get stuff done, and things just didn't happen as they should have. So I don't know, last night it just kind of seemed like the investors were either going to kind of, not necessarily back out, but like put a hold or pause on the closing. But I haven't heard anything else after I, you know, got a quote from the plumber. Like, I had to call the plumber and like, hey, I need a quote, like, emailed to me like really quickly, can you do that? So I got that over, and he was like, you know, I can do the job like as soon as this weekend or next week. You know, it won't take long, blah blah blah. So hopefully that satisfies the buyer, and, you know, we can move forward with closing. But we never agreed to fixing the plumbing. Our house is being sold as is, but we were going to just do it as a courtesy because, you know, it was a leak, and we were just going to get it repaired as a courtesy. But I don't know what happened. There's just some things that happened with my client and the plumber, and some miscommunication. He was gonna come on one day, but then he was like, no, I said I was coming on this day. So it's just, I don't know what happened, y'all. And I'm just stressed. My client was stressed, so I'm like trying to keep him calm and just reminding him like we're almost there. But internally, I'm just as stressed as he is. It's just a lot. Like, these last 2 deals that I've had have just been so stressful. And, you know, I try not to have those, you know, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, where things are just so stressful or so much, you just like kind of question, like, am I on the right path? Like, am I supposed to be doing this? Because why is it so hard, God? Like, I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. So I'm battling between feeling like that, feeling like, why is this so overwhelming, and is it something that I'm doing or not doing? So that's on one hand. And then on the other hand, I'm like, well, these difficult situations are just adding tools to my tool belt. That's what I told my therapist yesterday in therapy. I was like, well, you know, all of this is just adding tools to my tool belt. So now, you know, in the future, I'm more prepared, and I can, you know, say that I have experience with this, and that. So that's one way I'm trying to look at it. But at the same time, I have these feelings of like, am I tripping? Like, am I supposed to be doing this? Is this really God? Like, did you really call me to this? Because it feels like, I don't know. It feels like you not trying to let this happen, or I don't know. So that's where I am with it. So hopefully, you know, today, like, I'm just praying that today we just get all good news all around, and I can breathe a sigh of relief. Still waiting on a payment from previous transaction. A client was essentially promised via contract, is written down, that they're supposed to get some money back at closing. They were supposed to get a check. They did not get a check. The other agent did not make sure that their client was upholding their end of the contract. So, you know, I've just been playing cleanup guy or cleanup girl since then, like, trying to clean up this mess. Like, you guys need to give my clients what they are owed. And we ended up getting, or I arranged where the money could be wired, and it was wired last week. But then sometime this week, my client was like, hey, we haven't gotten it yet. So I'm like, oh God. So then I Googled, like, okay, how long should this wire transfer take? And it was saying, like, it could take anywhere from like a couple business days, like 2 business days, to it could take up to 7 business days. It just really depends on that person's bank and all of that. So I don't know, child. I'm praying that today when I reach out to them, they say, yes, the money is there, we're good. And then with this closing, I'm praying that the investors are like, you know what, we're good. Like, let's just close this out and let's move on. That's what we're dealing with. These are the adventures in real estate. Real estate is not all glamorous. It's not just, dressing up, being cute, and closing on homes. Like, there's so much stuff in between. And while I kind of knew that, like, but being in it, it just hits different. And when I say, like, that's why I'm like, okay, God, I do feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, because I feel like my background in social work prepared me for this. Like, I've been in so many stressful situations, so many situations where, you know, emotions are high and people are not cooperating or collaborating, where just things were just intense. So I feel like I've been prepared for this job as a realtor because of the stuff that I went through as a social worker. But at the same time, I'm like, God, I'm just getting started. Can I just kind of ease into the chaos and the stress? He's like, nah, we just gonna just throw you right on in there. You got this. So yeah, that's what's going on today. I'm actually getting ready to drop my dogs off at daycare, and then I am heading to head to the store because I gotta get something as a closing gift. That's another thing, like, I've just been so stressed and dealing with this that I didn't even take the time to plan out, be intentional about the closing gift for my client. So I just feel like I suck right now. So I'm going to go to the store and put something together that I can give to him and his wife. Sorry guys, my mood is my energy is a little off right now, but yeah, I just wanted to pop in here and share. This is Friday of my week in the life of a realtor, and hopefully this is going good, and maybe I can keep up this momentum and share, you know, more behind the scenes stuff. So anyway, I guess I'll see you guys probably after closing. Yeah. So closing is done. It went well. Still a little stressful towards the end because we still gotta, oh man, I forgot to give them their closing gift. Crap. So just dropped off the brokerage check at our bank, and yeah, I forgot to give my client his gift. I left it in my car. I don't know it was raining, so I just was like, oh, I'll just leave it in the car, and then we come out, I'll just quickly give it to him. Y'all, I told you my energy is off today. I should have just took it in there with me. I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I don't. But I left it here in the car, and I was like, oh, I'll just give it to him when we're walking out. And clearly I forgot, because here it is. So I just called him, and we're gonna meet up, and I'm gonna give him his gift. But yeah, everything went well. We still have a couple, well, not a couple, just one addendum item that needs to be addressed, which is the plumbing issue. So we will, I guess, officially be closed next week once this plumbing issue gets taken care of. But at least, you know, the main part, like all the signing of the paperwork, the passing of the monies, the keys, all that's done today. But we still kind of have a little unfinished business that we will tend to next week and get that done, and then we'll be done. So yeah, it's raining. I am going to head to my brokerage to drop off this receipt, and then yeah, I'll be out of here. Or no, then I have a meeting, actually, a tax preparation meeting at 1. So yeah, y'all, that is my Friday, and then I'll probably after that just kind of rest because I am tired mentally. I'm just so tired, and I didn't even go to the gym this morning because I was just, yeah, my energy is just off right now. But anyway, I guess this kind of concludes my week in real estate, or my week as a realtor. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to do more of these and get better at recording, actually, like just vlogging every day or day to day. Hope to get better at it. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.